You know what's crazy? I'm trying to foster a cat right now.
Okay.
But all the cats that they list, like a lot of them have FIV, which is feline AIDS.
Feline AIDS.
And
those
people
slutty cats, dude.
People won't adopt them because they're like, these cats are gonna like give me AIDS.
Which I assume it doesn't work.
It does not work. Yeah, it can't be transmitted.
Even if you're fucking your cat, which you shouldn't be doing either.
Which you should not.
No, it's not the same as a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a horse.
Or a horse. Oh,
yeah.
God. I mean, we're roughly the same age. You've seen Mr. Hands, I assume.
I somehow avoided it.
Oof.
Because I'm a girl. I
Connor,
got to avoid those things.
No. Can you pull it up real quick?
No.
Go on Google incognito mode and search Mr. Hands.
You probably don't even need to go incognito anymore. It's probably just around.
Well, no,
That's the guy who gets fucked and dies, right?
He gets fucked by a horse, but he doesn't die. That's a common misconception. And I'm all about disbanding misinformation in this podcast, right? So Mr. Hands is the guy. By the way, interesting fellow, could not stop getting fucked by horses. And he didn't own horses. He would go onto people's ranch and bother the horses. There was one guy that was like, this man keeps breaking into my, I almost said apartment because I'm an idiot. My apartment full of horses. He's like, this man keeps trespassing on my property for the express purpose of a horse fucking him. I'm tired of this.
So my question is, when you say bother the horses, you mean molest the horses,
He's
right? You don't mean like,
horses.
hey, come here, buddy. Come on.
Hey, horsey,
you're a piece
horsey.
of shit. Everyone at work hates you. And then the horse gets hard.
I think, okay, here's the thing, is I think I'm going to say something controversial.
Yet brave.
And I'm going to say something controversial yet brave, which is that the horse, quote unquote, wants to fuck somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
But by nature of it being an animal, it can't consent to sex, of course. But the horse wants to, right? I don't think it takes a lot of coaxing to get the horse to. I think if you present a horse a hole, it's the worst children's book of all time.
If you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a horse a hole, if you bring a horse to water, it'll fuck the hole.
I don't think they put like peanut butter in his asshole. I think he just showed his asshole and the horse is like, all right, you do not look like another horse, but I don't get a lot of options. I'm alone in this field all day.
I'm alone in this apartment. There's no other horses here. I'm the only one.
You know how guys are like prison gay? I think if you're an animal and there's like enough
you're
not
human
animals,
gay.
You're human gay, dude.
And then the other horses make fun of you. They're like, yo, you went human. Yo, you went human gay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, surely also you know about, there's an article from like 2014 and it's a guy who fucks horses and he's being interviewed about it. And he speaks very candidly about the experience. The article is called What It's Like to Date a Horse.
Oh, to date a horse.
Yeah, he's not just talking about sex. It's like romantic.
Okay.
Listen, I just want to express, I don't necessarily agree with these sentiments, but the article is fascinating. You should check it out. It was published 10 years ago. It starts with, so the interviewer is like, tell me about the first time you were attracted to horses. He says, I saw a horse for the first time when I was 7. And then when I was 12 or 13, it really developed. This is a real sentence from the article. He says, when I was growing up, everyone else was getting Playboy magazines. I got a magazine called The Big Book of Horse.
Oh, gosh.
And then it just goes on to describe how he met his current horse girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is the other weird thing about him. He was bisexual for humans. He had a gay male lover who died of AIDS. And then but he's always been attracted to only girl horses. Interesting. He's not gay for horses.
Well, you know what? That kind of makes sense because horses have a fucking hog on them.
Yeah, it's I mean, think about Mr. Sénior Hands.
Sénior Hands.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
Is heaven a barn for him?
Maybe. Oh my God. Look at us. Modern day philosophers. If you get fucked to death by her. Oh, what I originally wanted to say was he doesn't die on camera. He dies like hours later.
Oh.
Because as a teenage or preteen boy or however I was when I was expecting to watch a man die, you can watch a man get severely injured. That's for sure. This is getting demonetized.
Does he? Moving on. Yeah, but you should read the article.
I am so curious about the human mind in general and how there's so many opportunities for things to go wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like that guy, and we don't have to get into this whole thing about free will, but that guy did not choose to want to fuck horses.
That's correct.
This is an infliction you put on. And there's people like walking around that haven't fucked a horse, but want to so bad. Like their commitment to like their marriage and their job and their community keep them from fucking or getting fucked by a horse, but they want it so very bad.
Well, that's the other thing that he reveals. He's married. He's married to a human woman.
Oh my God.
And he has been for 19 years, but he still goes and sees his horse girlfriend, and she knows.
So it's like an open relationship.
Yeah. Yes, it actually is.
Holy moly. Polyamorous?
Yeah. Polyspecies.
Yikes.
We're like, Polly gonna kill myself. This is crazy.
They're truly, wow, maybe there is someone for everyone. This guy is like, hey, babe, I know we've been dating for a while. Before this goes any further, I need you to know something about me. And then he brings out a horse and she's like, oh, okay, you ride horses? That's kind of gay. And he's like, hold on.
Hold on.
There's nothing gay about me fucking this woman horse.
And then she's like, oh, thank God you're straight.
That's the thing too. Do you think she's worried that her human pussy doesn't feel as good as a horse pussy?
I mean, you know, it's funny. In the article, I feel like her perspective is a little bit erased.
Uh-huh.
Like, the interviewer is like, so what does your wife think? And he's like, I don't know. She knows. You know, like he doesn't say. I'm sure it agonizes her. Like knowing her.
That's such a man way, though. He's like, I'm sure it's fine. She's like shaking, holding a cigarette.
She's holding a cigarette. She's like Michelle Williams in Brokeback Mountain, watching those two gay guys, but she's watching her husband and a horse.
I have an evil thought. What if she is like, shall we say, a homely woman? What if she has, dare I say, a horse face?
A face only a horse fucker could love. Oh, God.
Sir, I'm going to ask you not to write the vows anymore.
All right, I'm reading my wedding vows. Nay. Oh, sorry.
How many people do you think want to fuck a horse? Has Gallup done a poll?
Gallop? Are we talking horse language now? We galloping?
Possibly, dude.
Possibly. I don't know. We should do more research into this. I do think we possibly have bigger problems.
Yeah.
In the United States. But this is up there for me.
I mean, if there's something that could unite this very politically divided nation, it could be that it's weird to fuck animals.